This video is sponsored by Core. Hey, so I've got a bit of a different video lined up for you today. One I bet you've never seen on YouTube before, because today we're not looking at any new chapters, characters, or even game modes. Instead, you're going to be showing us 10 new Piggy Jumpscares that should be in Piggy and Roblox. Recently, I've come to realize some of the jump scares for some of the piggies are outdated, need a refresh, or just plain old boring. We're going to be fixing that today, sub. So how about you show us some of the new piggy jump scares you've come up with? Number 1. Wolfie. Good choice, sub. Since Wolfie hasn't been added to the game yet, we've actually got complete freedom for this one, because nobody truly knows what the jump scare actually is, or what this character even fully looks like. So, sub, using the Piggy 2 trailer as inspiration, I created a jump scare that seems very fitting for Wolfie. Of course, this is all assuming that Wolfie is actually a piggy. For all we know, he could be a new infected pal of ours. Take a look at this. Just like in the Piggy 2 trailer, for this jump scare, Wolfie whips a pistol out from his side, secret agent style, and uses it to oof you. This is very different to what we've seen before, since it's not just the character grabbing you, and I feel like it's way more interesting. Before we go any further on the video, I want to remind you about Sub's Roblox Star Code. It's a great way of supporting the channel whenever you buy Robux for no extra cost. Just enter Star Code Sub at checkout, and boom! You're supporting the channel! Ever wanted to make your own games or play games other creators have made? Then you should check out Core. Core is a multiverse of free games to play, where you can hang out with friends and play crazy new game concepts from the minds of the Core community. Sup, you've been playing Freeze Tag Game, where you turn your enemies into ice cream. New games are published every day for you to build, battle, and explore with friends. And if you've ever wanted to make your own game, Core is a great way to start getting into game development. You can start making games right away using thousands of free quality music, sound, and art with no coding required. Core is completely free, so be sure to check them out by using the link in the description. Number 2. Father. Next up, we have 3 skins that are all relatively the same problem. When Piggy was first being made, Minitoon didn't even plan on making it the story-driven multiplayer horror experience that it is today. And he certainly didn't have any plans of creating the new characters, animations, and special items that we've now come to think of as normal. And this is pretty evident if you just take a look at some of the older characters. A bunch of them have the exact same animation. Lift the bat up, swing it down on the player, and they're oofed. I think it's just about time we give these skins a refresh, don't you, sub? Here, take a look at this new Father jump scare. The Peppa Pig fans at home would have recognized that immediately, since when Daddy Pig is introduced in the intro of the show, he makes an appearance, then does a super loud oink that shakes the entire screen. So that's exactly what we did for his new jump scare. Hey, are you enjoying the video so far? Well, in that case, you probably love the rest of our videos too. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another one. We're trying to hit 1 million subscribers, and we need your help to do it. Number 3. Little Brother. Similarly, the Little Brother skin also has a boring animation. In fact, it's almost identical to the Father jump scare, so I think it's about time we give this one a refresh too. What do you say, sub? Look at that, that's much better. I love the way it's based off of what we know now about George Piggy. Although this skin isn't canon, it was made before we met George Piggy. So I think it's only right that we remake it based on how the actual George Piggy acts, and how he would probably act if he became piggified. That's why he's swinging his bat around like a scared maniac. Number 4. Mother. Have you ever heard of the phrase like mother like daughter, sub? Well, in this new jump scare that we've created for Mother, it's certainly true. Since Mother is just a grown-up version of Piggy, we've recreated Piggy's jump scare. Except this time, the bat is bigger, the swing is bigger, and the jump scare is scarier. Jeez, sub, I wouldn't want to run into that when running around a Piggy mouth. Number 5. Poli. For those of you at home that might not remember, Piggy and Jailbreak once held a crossover event, in which you could get items in both games relating to the other, and in Piggy, the item was an exclusive Poli skin. Poli was only available during that crossover event, and has since become impossible to unlock. So if you see someone using the Poli skin in-game, just know that they're most likely a Piggy expert. Anyways, now that we've got a bit of backstory, the important part to note is that Poli is a cop, just like the ones from Jailbreak. But that begs the question, why is their jump scare animation just a regular old hitting one? Let's make something more interesting, shall we, sub? That's more like it! Now, instead of just being hit, you get put in handcuffs and arrested, just like a real cop. That certainly fits Poli's character way more. Number 6. Angel. Here's another non-canon skin for us to take a look at, sub. If anything, these skins should be the most interesting. And yet, they seem to just have boring old hidden sync animations. So that's why we've created some far more fitting jump scares to do with the Angel skin. Because for this jump scare, the Angel doesn't hit you. Instead, she sends you up above to heaven herself. That was super cool, right, sub? It's about time we got a jump scare that included some more immersive moments, rather than just sinking into the ground, especially when it's one as fitting as this. All this talk of jump scares has reminded me of the terrifying jump scares in your Roblox game Jerry. Jerry is Sub's multiplayer Roblox horror experience, all about escaping an evil ice cream factory while avoiding an evil ice cream man at the same time. Make sure to check it out on Roblox today. Links will be in the description. Number 7. Devil. Just like the Angel skin, this needs a way more fitting jump scare, especially since it's a non-canon skin. Minitoon has all the freedom in the world to make a super awesome jump scare without affecting the lore. But if Minitoon isn't going to do it, then we'll have to do it for him. For this one, I've got a similar idea as the Angel, except it's the Devil. They won't be sending you up to heaven. Instead, you'll be going down below. I think we can all agree that's way cooler than the regular lunge attack Devil pulls off. Number 8. Percy. Here's another problem I found with a bunch of the Piggy Jumpscares sub. Not many characters have cool features, like Percy's 8 tentacles wrapped around their back. So what confused me as to why those cool abilities aren't being used to create a super unique jump scare. That's why for this jump scare, we made use of Percy's cool features to create a totally different animation. That's creepiness if I've ever seen it, sub. Percy wraps all of their tentacles around you before finally oofing you. That's way more terrifying than the regular old hit animation. Hey, do you have any ideas of your own for brand new Piggy jump scares? Make sure to tell us all about them in the comments. You might see your idea in a future video. Number 9. Bunny and Pony. For this one, I've combined 2 jump scares into one sub, since Bunny and Pony are your friends in the Piggy story, but can be used as non-canon skins in game too. I've created these super unique jump scares for them, and as we know from the other Piggies and the way they act and the notes left around the maps, we know that the Piggies can still feel and see what they're doing. They simply can't control it, hence why in the Bunny and Pony jump scares, I've made them shed a tear before oofing you, since they know you're their friend and wanted to help them, but they have no control over themselves because of the Piggy infection. Number 10. Traitor. If I asked you to think of a Piggy jump scare, the Traitor one probably isn't one that would come to mind, but it certainly came to my mind, especially when I think about how boring it is. That's why I've recreated it and come up with this. I don't know about everyone at home, but me and Sub here always get super excited whenever we're selected as the Traitor, since it means we get to go around causing trouble all across the map. And I've tried to reflect that excitement and trolling energy in this jump scare by making the player dance as they oof you, just to rub it in that you got oofed. Thanks for showing us those jump scares, Sub. I, for one, think they're way better than the original, and I hope everyone at home does too. Also, don't forget to check out Core. It's completely free. Just visit coregames.com or click the link in the description.